I am so thrilled and excited and very proud to be with the deeply cool fashion model, role model, activist, Andreja Pejić. Inspired Women is all about strong women who have made really interesting life decisions. What's in your belly? What's your firefighting technique?
There's always been like a constant theme of transition throughout my life and change. Being raised by a single mother, having to learn a whole new language, adapt to a whole new culture. Obviously my gender issues.
And if we can touch on that, so when you were saying like gender issues, because it's always interesting like how we grow up and identify ourselves.
You know, obviously I had these feelings, and when you're when you're really little, people think you're going to grow out of it. I didn't have a father around.
Right. So who was at home?
My mom and my grandma and my older brother. Up until the age of about 9, 10 when we moved, and then it was sort of time to, okay, childhood sofa, throw away the dolls. To behave like a real boy, it took me actually learning how to simplify my hand movements or
really
not stand in a girly way. So I just never really knew what I was. I mean, I thought about being gay, but it didn't fit. When I pictured myself with a man, or you know, these romantic fantasies, I pictured myself as a girl with a man.
Right.
So in my mind I thought, well that's a heterosexual fantasy, so maybe you're, you know, but obviously I wanted to be the girl.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, you're not gay. At 13 I went to the library and basically typed the words transition into Google. I was 14 when I came out to my mum.
When you say came out, you came out as trans?
Yeah, I told my mum I identify as a transgender woman. I want to basically start blocking my puberty and, you know, eventually transition. I mean, it's just something she didn't really know anything about, you know, and...
Of course.
And, you know, a traditional woman from ex-Yugoslavia, that was never spoken about. It was never, you know, especially in that time. I feel like we're moving in a direction of more conversations and people sharing who they are, because I feel like everybody hides something, you know, everybody lives their life hiding something. And it would be nice to see a world where people are freed. We culturally are much more connected, and you're such a great ambassador for that, because you've been so true to yourself. Also, you strike me as sort of quite shy as well and quite private in some ways, so it's a juxtaposition of this incredibly public profile. Yeah, I just felt like there was a social responsibility to it, and I felt like I was well positioned. I had been given this platform, and I felt like I had a good story, and I felt like I could tell it in a human way, and I feel like people would connect to it. I've gone through struggles in my life, but I've definitely feel like very lucky to be in this position, to have so many young people around the world, you know, writing me messages and sharing their stories. And yeah, it's interesting to see something that is so personal that you really do just, you know, you have to do for yourself in the final analysis. But then you decide to share to the world, and it inspires other people. When you look into the future, what would you say that you can see? What clarity do you see? I mean, I hope that young people continue being unified, you know, across borders, across sexualities, across the racial divides. The world is more connected than ever before, and human beings are more connected than ever before. So the power for change is huge. Wise words, darling. It's been an absolute privilege to talk to you. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and I'm such a fan. I think you're gorgeous.